Transporters not allowed. We are here at the Hilton Galleria with TrekTrek. My name is Will, and I'm with DragonConTV. We are taking the StarPodTrek Walking Tour of all things Trek here today. Let's go check it out.
Sure. First time DragonCon attendees, raise your hands. Come a little bit closer. You're going to want to listen to this more stuff. Giant photo shoot, then they're going to break down to different series. They're going to break down to different departments. This is something not to miss.
You all just hosted this whole excursion going around DragonCon and seeing all things Trek. Tell me, how did you create this idea?
We found the need because we've gone to the official and unofficial conventions, the cruise, and on our show we brag about DragonCon more than any other convention because we think that the DragonCon experience is the best Star Trek experience. It has more to offer than just the Trek track.
How has DragonCon changed in 30 years with Star Trek?
Well, first of all, when I started coming, they didn't even have the Trek track here. And it wasn't really as much of a pop culture convention like it is now. It started out with just Star Trek fan panels, like they didn't have the celebrities yet in the beginning. And it's been fun to just see the whole Trek programming grow every year.
I want to ask you, you took the group on this tour. We got to see all these amazing things. And I liked how you pointed out the science track, the space track, how they kind of cross over. Give me some insight on that.
Our listeners have reached out to us and said, why do you brag about Star Trek at DragonCon so much? And the reason being is it's not just in one hotel. Nearly all the hotels, as well as both America's Marts, have Star Trek content there. You can go on a bridge simulator at the Westin. You can go into America's Mart gaming and play the role-playing game. You can learn how to play the card game. You can board game Star Trek. You go into the pop art and comic art, meet the Star Trek comic book artists. You can meet Star Trek writers. There's so much to this convention that the Trekkie will fall in love with that is far more epic than any other convention on the planet.
Is there any particular thing that you love the most about Star Trek here at DragonCon?
For me, IDIC. This is the principle that we love by. We love people. We love sharing the love of Gene Roddenberry's vision of the future with others.
I love coming here and meeting the other Star Trek fans. You can just go to this Trek room and all of these people in their great costumes and just having all these lively conversations about Trek. It is so cool.
Live long and prosper.
Thank you for joining us here with TrekTrek and the StarPodTrek Walking Tour of all things Trek. We had a great time. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you get a chance to check out the podcast. It's that StarPodTrek podcast and all of the awesome stuff that's happening here at DragonCon with TrekTrek. Have a great day.